Hey everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. We're back here on the vanilla mega base. I finished the next level of mining productivity, so we're working on robot speed now, which we're not going to finish because I don't have that many space science packs, but hopefully we'll be able to fix that fairly soon. One of the things you may remember that I mentioned previously is that we need stone and stone brick put into our network of things here. So actually, let's keep that priority. So what I'm doing is I came to this stone patch. We've got, come on. All right, I can't see it because the dumb icon is in the way. It's something like 5 million. There we go, 5.3 million. According to the Factorio calculator, I'm going to need like 170 some mining drills on stone. So this is not going to give us the total sum of what we need for stone, but it's a start. This is like 57 drills. And what I'm doing over here is I'm stuffing them onto, I have like a little more than one blue belt worth of material coming through here. So I'm stuffing them all in one and then putting the rest on the other side. And I'm making stone brick, and then whatever amount of stone doesn't get picked up, I'm sending over to be picked up as stone. Although now that I think about it, maybe I shouldn't do that. I guess it doesn't matter right now. The other thing is that I need 9 furnaces making stone brick at full speed. Okay, and here I'm getting, I've got 7 set up. This one only operates once in a while, and this one only once in a while. So in reality, I'm getting, something like 5. So I'm going to need another setup like this somewhere else so that I can get the output that I need for stone brick as well as stone. But right now this is working okay. Right, so this one blue belt is enough to take care of these. Actually, let's try this. Let me cut off this side. And we'll just send extra stone brick from the other side. All right, so that's going to get full. It'll start to back up, and then it'll send more over on this side. So this will give me more stone brick, and then maybe less stone. I don't know. I don't know what is the right thing to do here, if there is such a thing. Yeah, so we'll get a little bit of stone out of here once in a while. What I found on the input side is that it seems to run more smoothly if I use 2 blue inserters rather than using a single stack inserter. Let me show you that. Okay, maybe I'm just proving myself wrong here. But you can see it almost goes down to 0 stone in the furnace. And sometimes it does go to 0 stone in the furnace with a single stack inserter. But if I use 2 blues, there's always stone in there. It never runs out. So I feel like 2 blues is better for something that runs at this speed. We got 570% crafting speed on a, what is it, a 3-second cycle time, I think. 3.2. Yeah, so it's very fast. And a single blue inserter on the output works. Okay. And between the 2 of these, we're getting, I don't know, maybe about 2/3 of a blue belt. All right, so I have one station here called Stone Brick. I guess we should call this Stone Brick 1, since there's going to be more of these. And then I have Stone 1 right there. And then I have a little passenger station for my own personal train. All right, so I'll set up another 1, 2, maybe 3 of these. We've got a patch here. I think I'll get this patch next since that one's bigger. Maybe that one will be enough, but there's some more stone. If I really had to, I could move this stacker and get to this stone patch. But I really do prefer to keep the stacker as close as possible to the station, so that would be like a last resort. Okay, so yeah, so we got that going. The main thing that I wanted to work on today is making satellites over at the rocket base, or at the science base, or I guess we're calling this a science area, right? Since we're doing more than just rockets, we're doing the science packs as well. So we'll head over there and set up the production of satellites. I did look at making satellites in the main base, or in the starter base, but I'm just not convinced that I have enough capacity to make 2 satellites per minute, as well as filling up my mall at the same time. So I'll just make it outside. And all my calculations for how big I need to make the base, the extended mega base, all those calculations include the requirements for the satellite, right? So as long as I can keep everything running at full speed, keep it fed with enough raw materials, then we'll be able to do the satellites over here as well as everything else. Okay, so what I did is I went into the Factorio calculator, and I set up a calculator just for 2 satellites a minute, just to see what I would need to do that. And like I said before, the satellites take about every single ingredient in the game. I mean, seriously, you need... as far as raw materials, you need pretty much everything. In our case, we are going to be... The main things we need to make are the solar panels, accumulators, radars, and things like that, and those require all the circuit types. We're going to need to bring acid in here, so it's going to be a fairly large task to take on. Yeah, and bringing in the acid is probably one of the first things that we should work on. And I didn't really account for that when I set this up the first time. I wonder what would happen if, for example, yeah, that would be... I could put a station here to unload it, but then I don't have any more room to expand and add more incoming material stations. So that's not good. This is the exit. Now the good thing is that the acid doesn't have to be inside the robot network. So it doesn't have to be very close. Maybe, yeah. Could I just put a station? I think I could just put a station over here. To unload. Yeah, let's put stations over here to unload our fluids. And then they'll be easily piped over. Then again, maybe... Yeah, I'll pipe them over, and then, I don't know, maybe I'll want barrels. 1, 2, 3. There we go. No, that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is one of these right here. Okay, and then we'll set up the first station. 1, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, I think I need one more section of track here. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Let's do one more. Okay. Now the exit out of here is going to be awful close to this junction, which I don't want. Okay, so let's move this. Let's move this further south. Right there, for example. I appear to be out of rail sections. Okay. All right, I need to go and get more rail. Huh. Okay, I guess I put that in the wrong place. Okay. All right, so let's go to my supply train and get some rail. Oh, I do have a satellite. There you go. And I turned off auto launch. Okay, that's fine. Let's see here. Rails. Let's get more signals too. All right. The wall's still doing good. We're getting close to 100% evolution, so the biters are not going to get much stronger than they already are. Which is good to know. Okay, so let's call this could be for lubricant. Okay, and then we need a fluid unloading station. Do I have one of those? Yes. Over here. Yeah, and in this case, we need the acid for batteries, since we're not going to be making blue circuits over here. Okay. That should work. Yep. Okay, and do I have more than one train on acid? I don't think I do. Okay, so we're gonna need another train to bring acid here. And I need that there. Okay. Let's see, have I got anything that I can use for fuel here? No, I don't. until now. Oh, you know what? This is for lubricant. I do have a train for lubricant set up, I think. Yeah. Okay, so then you're going to go to Science, Lubricant, until empty. Okay, so we'll set that to automatic and get that process started. And then I'm going to copy this whole thing, really except for that power pole. Okay, and then this is going to be for the acid. Okay, so this is science acid. All right, so I want you to go to what do I call it? Acid out until full. No. And then go to science acid until empty. Okay, and what is the color that I want for that? 255, 255. Okay. Set it to automatic. Whoops. You're kidding me. I guess that the wood doesn't last very long as a fuel, does it? I hope it gets all the way back there. Holy crap. I don't think it's going to make it. I don't think it's going to get there. Oh, jeez. What a pain. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Because of this thing, it couldn't get emptied 100%. Okay, well, so be it. I can wait there, that's fine. Oh, and then I should have... I need to have some signals on the outputs here. What I can do is just put... I'll just put a couple of chain signals there. Is that right? Yeah, and this is really one way, isn't it? Yeah, we can clean this up a bit. That's fine. We're not going to go this way, ever. And we're not going to come in that way. This is one way out. Okay. Yeah, and over here I only really need one way in as well. So we don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. We could put a chain signal. I don't know if it's really necessary, honestly. Yeah, and then we can get rid of all of that too. Okay, Yeah, because the trains are just going to come in here and then they're going to circle back. So that's really all that we need. Okay, what am I missing over here? Oh, I'm missing a pump. Okay. So I need a little bit of steel, which I can get over here. So I can make another pump. Actually, I'll make another one. Okay. Okay, I remember. I've got that train that's out of fuel. That's what I got to do now. I was drawing a blank on what I was hoping to do over here. All right, I think I'm just gonna. Oh, you know what? I need to go back to the base. No, I don't. I'm good. I'll just run over there. I wish I had the aircraft mod. Okay, I'm going to send my train back home. So I'll just go back there to get back. There you go. All right. So that'll at least get it back. It'll get it back over here to fill up. And then it'll get fueled the rest of the way while it's here. Boom. Okay, awesome. So I'll run back to the main base. I can get rid of stone bricks. I'll pick up some more tanker wagons. Anything else I need, and then we'll head back over to the rocket base to finish what we were doing. And I have more satellites. Okay. So let's go back over there. Rocket PAX. All right. So for the satellite itself, I need just one assembler. And that doesn't need any modules. So I think I'll put that directly on the rocket silos. All right, so let's go ahead and auto launch. All right. I don't really have a good place to put it in between. So I'll put it up here Where's the request? That's the one requesting satellites. Why haven't you launched? There should be 3 satellites in inventory over here. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, they keep coming back to me. All right. Well, here, let's do this. Okay. So we'll put our satellite maker right here. Where is it? There we go. And I'll put a few requester chests. And they'll just all request the same stuff. But this way it'll be able to load it faster. Okay, and over here, we'll just feed it by belt. And it should alternate back and forth between these 2 belts. Here, let's try to make this a little more symmetrical. There we go. I'm going to try to take all the science packs. There we go. Okay, and where are the rest of them? Way up there. Okay. Alright, so I've got another 4,000 science packs we can take back to the starter base. And I think that's all. Yeah, so no more satellites. Okay, so let's start with the blue circuits. That'll be easy. All we have to do is bring them over on a train. So where do we have the other circuits? I'm not bringing any circuits over here yet, right? Copper, copper. Okay. All right, so let's start here. So we'll call this science blue circuits. Okay, we'll put in the demand for the blue circuits, which is going to be how much? I think they stack in hundreds, right? Yeah, so 100, that's 4,000, 16,000, so 32,000, just like the plates. Whoops. And we're going to need red and green circuits, so we might as well do all those as well. All right, so minus 32,000. Now red circuits are 200. All right, so 2 trains worth of that is 64,000. And then this is 64,000. Okay, so that's our demand. So there's blue, red, and green. Okay, so let's get those plugged in. What I need to do over here is turn on the export of those circuits, or yeah, circuits. That's what they are. Okay, so I've got green circuits here already. I just need to change these back to requesters. And I'm not sure if I want to do 2 of these trains or not. So 40 slots divided by 6. I can't remember what that is. 40 divided by 6 is like, what, 6.5? So 6 slots would be 1,200. I think it was 1.7K. So we'll request 1,700 in each of these chests. And we'll throw in some stack inserters. Okay, not that many stack inserters. And I'm picking up logistics bots. Okay. All right, so it's going to come here till full. It's going to go to science, green circuits, until it gets a circuit condition less than 0, and then it's going to go to science unload until empty. Set it on automatic. Okay, and then these trains are all going to exit out over here, right? And then they're going to come back in over here. So I could add more lanes like this. Let's see what we would have to do in order to make that work. What if I did another one like that? It would have to go right here. Okay, and then we would have to remove these 4 lanes from the stacker because there's not enough room for those. Okay. And then we can move this over to give us some more lanes. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Thank goodness for undo. Man, love that. Okay, so let's copy. As you can see, this is going to take a while. just getting it set up that we can make the satellites. But the good news is that once we can make the satellites, we're going to be able to make a lot of other stuff too. So okay, and we're going to have to sacrifice one of those guys. Not a big deal. Yep, so sorry. Actually, we don't have to sacrifice one. We'll just move it a little bit. There. Okay. There we go. That wasn't too hard. Now the exit will be a little bit more difficult. Actually, I'm going to pick these up until I'm ready to do something with them. All right. All right, so you go and unload. You've got no path yet. Okay, I know that. We need another chain there. We need a chain and regular signal there. Should be able to get out now. Yep. And then a couple chain signals there. Okay, so now we can handle 4 trains here. So we can do, I don't know, what should I do? 2 greens. Let me take a look at the relative demand of these circuits. Yeah, green circuits are in demand by far, but I'm also using a lot of them right here. So, you know, for now, I'm just going to leave it like this. I don't know if I'll use this other. I'll reserve this other one for green circuits. Maybe I'll use it, maybe I won't. Okay. So this one, I will make red circuits. And then this one will be blue circuits, of course. All right. I think I need some lights over on this side. I think I'm going to need more blue chests. Let's bring my train over to circuits. And let's get a radar. We need another radar over here in this region. We'll just put it right there. All right. Hopefully I've got blue chests in here. I think I do. Yay. Okay. So red circuits are going to be the same quantities as the green, which is 1.7K. All up and down the track. Okay, and this color will be pure red. I should be fueling trains over here. I do have rocket fuel over there, so I think I'm going to have to do that. Does this one have fuel? Alright. Well, we'll put that in there. I'll take that fuel, put some of that in there. Alright, and then the blue circuits are going to be half as much, so instead of 1,700, it's going to be 800, 900. Alright, this color will be pure blue. Okay. All right, so now we've got trains picking up all the different circuits and the two fluids that I think I'm going to need over here. Let's start the unloading. And I also want to set up some refueling over here on both sides. Okay. So to do that, we'll just put requester chests. Or maybe it would be better to do it. Yeah, I think it's better to do it at the unload because then we've got fewer positions that we need to cover. Okay, and we already have rocket fuel over here. So it's easy enough to just do that. And again up here. Okay, good. So the trains will get fueled when they come over. All right, so let's bring in the red and blues. All right, so we're going to go red circuits out until full. We're going to go to science red circuits until we get our circuit condition. And then we're going to go to science unload until empty. Okay, and then same for blue. Not full yet. Okay, and now we got blue circuits for the satellites. And we just need to start making solar panels and accumulators and radar. The solar panel, I think we've already got all the ingredients for. Yes, we do. Okay, so for those, let's see, with speed beacons times 24. We need 2 machines making solar panels. Okay, so let's set that up. I guess I'll put it down here. Okay, and those are going to be loaded with speed modules too. So these are going to be very quick machines. How are we doing on power? Okay, we're doing fine. Yeah, so these are going to go from 10 seconds down to about 1.5 seconds. So I might want to have like 2 requester chests. Let's do 1 for the green circuits. Actually, let's do 3. One for each ingredient. Steel, copper. Okay, that way we can be sure that it's going to be loading quickly enough. And then we'll go into a passive provider, which will limit to 1 stack. And a blue inserter on the output should do. Okay, wonderful. So there's the solar panels. And there's the first one. Okay, how about radars? Radars are going to be very, very quick. They only take 1/2 second. And I think the machine making radar, I think I'll not use any modules at all. Okay. Yeah, so the machine, actually the machine making radar. I could just have it feeding directly into it, couldn't I? But I didn't give myself any room to do that, so. Okay, so we'll put the radar machine right here. And this doesn't need to go extremely fast. Okay, and again, I'll limit it to a single stack. Since we need, I only need, what, 10 a minute? Yeah, 5 radars for each one. So I only need 10 a minute. No problem there. I do need gears. So let's get a machine set up to make some gears. We're going to need several of these. And I'll limit that to 2 stacks because we're going to be using a lot of them. And they get made very, very quickly. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous how fast this machine goes. Yeah, in fact, let's double the request. All right, that way we at least have a chance of keeping it full of plates. Yeah, nice. All right, let's see how fast we're making radars. Let's see, 18 a minute. Okay, fast enough. It's not running full speed, but it's fast enough. That's fine. In fact, we could probably even replace it with a blue one. Save some resources. All right, let's put some lights in here. Okay. Last one are the accumulators. And for that one, I'm going to need batteries. And batteries for the satellite requires how many machines? I need 8 chemical plants making batteries. And I wonder if I need those for anything else. I think I must. Let's see. Total for batteries. Huh, no. I get 24 for all the science packs. Or I'm sorry, 8 for everything. Where else do I use batteries? Yeah, don't I need them for robot frames? Yeah. Well, maybe I don't. Do I use batteries for robot frames? Yes, I do. Maybe I don't have satellites in my original calculator. No, I do. That's odd, because my calculator for the full base says that I need 7.3 chemical factories, 24 modules, 24 speed modules. And for just the satellite, it says that I need 7.9. So that's odd. Okay, well, I'm going to go for 8. Which could be like 2 of these sections. Okay. All right, so over here, this is where we're going to need to pump in the acid. Okay, and we could do it like this. And same there for the next row. Okay, we fill that with productivity modules. We need to request iron and copper plate. We'll try it with a fast inserter. It should be fast enough. And then one of those out. I'll limit it to 1 stack. Okay. So let's get some acid flowing over here. Okay. Oh, and let's throw in a light. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Now for the accumulators. For the accumulators, I need 4 of those machines. Why do I need more? Why did I only do 2 of these? Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm going to load those with speed modules too. Something's weird. Yeah, something's something's really weird here. I'm getting strange results depending on which calculator I'm looking at, the one for the whole base or the one for just the satellites. I know why. I don't need 2 satellites a minute. I only need 1 satellite a minute. Why did I say I need 2 a minute? Actually, I need 1.1 because I'm designing for 1100 science packs, so I have 10% extra capacity. That's why my satellite factory calculations are not right. Okay, well, no harm done. I still needed that many battery producers. All right, so in this case, for the accumulators, it says I need 1.7. Okay, that makes sense, just like the satellites. All right, so these are going to make accumulators. We're going to load these with speed modules. In this case, I think we can do it like this. That is taking a lot of batteries. Okay, so let's do this again, one of each. Okay. All right, so then I copy that. And we do another one of those. Okay, so we should now be able to make satellites. Finally. That was not easy, was it? Okay, these set to auto launch. Yes, they are. I'm not sure if that's going to be quite fast enough. I'll remove the chest. Okay. Give me that space science. All right, so I have 5,000 space science now. This one should be going pretty soon. It should come out this side. There we go. Awesome. As long as both sides are in the same chunk on the map, it'll alternate when you have multiple inserters coming out. If they're in different chunks, then they won't alternate. I only got 964 of them. So how can you tell if they're in the same chunk or not? You press F4, go to Show Tile Grid, and you see the thick black grid, the thick black line, that's one chunk. So as long as all the inserters coming out are in the same chunk, then it'll alternate sides. We can demonstrate that if you like. Let me make a slow inserter to make it a little bit easier. All right, so let's say we're making gears. Okay, and I got one there, and one there, and one there. Okay, so if I do it like this, it should alternate between the two sides. Okay, because both of these inserters are in the same chunk on the map. But if I do that, they don't alternate because they're in different chunks and the game, I don't know, it gets confused or something. So I thought that was interesting. So if you ever see that happening and you're not sure why, that's probably just because of the location where your inserters are. Okay, so I'm going to turn off auto launch because if I just let this run, I'm going to be making space science much faster than I'm able to use it anyway. As it stands now, this should give me enough space science packs to hopefully to finish robot speed research. Okay, that one's got a satellite already, so I'll go ahead and launch it myself. Okay, and then that's it. I'm going to stop. This should continue making satellites until the belts get full. so we'll have some backed up. Let's take a look at production statistics. Clear that. Let's see how we're doing on satellites. Okay, 2 a minute. We don't really need that much. 1.1 a minute is what I need. But I think we should be good. Satellite is making 5 per minute. Oh, I think it's because the chest was full. Looks like we're, well, I don't know. How are we doing on bots? We're doing fine. Okay. Well, so far, I don't see any major problems. How are we doing on the acid? Okay, acid is, seems like it's fast enough. Okay, good. Well, that's going to do it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.